Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Return of the Jedi Admiral Ackbar. I love how the Empire Strikes Back boxes had the blue on them, and then here for the Return of the Jedi ones we have green representing Endor, and on the back of the box we have a little bio there for Admiral Ackbar himself. And yeah, not really much else to say about this guy, so let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a closer look. And here we have Admiral Ackbar out of the packaging, and it is a really nice figure. Now obviously for something like this, you don't really expect a lot of accessories or anything extra really. I mean, especially as he's mostly in white as well. You don't really expect much with the figure at all. It's mostly in the sculpt, and what an amazing sculpt of a Mon Calamari it is. I would love to have this guy in a deluxe diorama set and actually have his swivel chair so that you can swivel him around and have him say, "It's a trap!" Because he does actually have an opening mouth. How awesome is that? So you can have him in a more neutral position like this, which I actually do prefer the look of, but the sheer fact that you can actually open up that mouth and have him shout it's a trap, or just do some stop motion and actually have him talking, I think that's really cool. The actual molding is phenomenal, and then when you couple that with the paintwork, those eyes actually look like glass beads, but they're not, they're just painted on. They're really cool. And then you've got all the skin detail, which is both obviously molded and painted. Those darker splotches look fantastic. It's really nice and lifelike. I actually feel like I'm holding some kind of lobster or something here. Same goes for his forearm sections there. There's nothing on the inside. I don't really know if there's supposed to or not, but honestly that looks fantastic. He's got his little badges, his medals on his torso piece right there, which I think this might be removable, because that side looks like it's got a seam, whereas that side doesn't have one, so I think you might be able to take that off. I'm not sure if that's just how it was attached, and maybe it's glued, or if it does have a peg. I haven't tried pulling it off, but potentially there's a way for you to get it off if you want it. But it is all just one big flexible piece that just sits over his body. He's got this nice golden looking pinstripe that runs down it. Reminds me very much of the white Freddie Mercury trousers. And then just some simple white shoes down here with some grey soles. I mean, there's not really much else on the body. Obviously, his face really takes the cake there. He stands just about 6 inches tall, and he does come with an accessory. He comes with a blaster. Not that you ever see him use it in the movies, maybe in the comics. But it's your standard nice Rebel blaster, which is done really well. It's got the nice silver bit at the front there, and that's pretty much all you need to know. In terms of his articulation, the head does move left and right and up and down. It's a little bit limited because of this all being around his neck. It's just a little bit tight on mine. I don't really want to force anything, and with the movable jaw there and stuff, I don't really want to mess about with it too much, but it does have some articulation in there. The arms come out to the side, rotate all the way around, and they actually have butterfly joints as well. Not that you really get a lot from it, it's there. You have the single jointed elbows, so they hinge and rotate. Likewise with both hands. Both hands hinge in and out as opposed to up and down. At the waist, there is some waist movement in there, but not that you can really get to it because of this, and you don't really need it. The feet move forward and back, but not as much as they can potentially go, because obviously this is stopping it a little bit, and you don't want to keep it in that position for too long and warp it. But obviously if you had him in a seat or something, that would be really nice. Or maybe they could come up with a way of having this as a separate loose piece so that it's not in the way to have him sitting down. You can do it, I just don't want to mess with this and warp it. They come out to the side as well, and they rotate at the upper part of the thigh. You've got the single jointed knees, so they got the single hinge and the rotation there as well, and the feet move up and down a little bit, but not much, and then they have an ankle pivot too. Overall, if you're a fan of Return of the Jedi, then you might be a fan of Admiral Ackbar, and if that is the case, then here is finally a 6-inch Black Series version for you. So I definitely recommend that you pick him up. You might have some previous 3 3/4 inch versions, Power of the Force, or older, or maybe some newer stuff. I'm not sure if he's been in the vintage collection yet or not. But as far as I know, this might be the first time we've seen him in the 6-inch line, so definitely go ahead and pick him up if you want an Admiral Ackbar. There's not really much else to say, and you're not going to see him in any kind of crazy different disguises or get-ups or anything. Like, this is it. If you want Admiral Ackbar, this is the figure for you, so go ahead and pick it up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more from me, there's some videos on the screen right now, and links to my social media for more pictures in the description below. And as always, for more Star Wars The Black Series, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you next time.